There it is, guys, the all-new 2019 Nissan Altima. This particular one is a Platinum with the new 2.0 variable compression turbo, the same motor that Infiniti uses in their QX50, the only other place where you'll see a variable compression turbo, which replaces the naturally aspirated V6 from last year's model. Alright, I've only been sitting in this car for about a minute or two. A couple of things I've noticed is just a complete redesign inside. I mean, this doesn't look like any Nissan that we have, with the exception of maybe the new Nissan Kicks has a similar display. But I'm pretty sure this one's bigger. This one's 8-inch display, colors, touchscreen, and it's really nice. I mean, we have our Apple CarPlay, which is now standard on all Nissan trim levels. Over here you'll see the automatic climate control, one of my favorite features, heated seats, heated steering wheel as well, especially in the winter. That comes really handy. Now this is a segment first, okay? The Type-C USB input, which allows for faster data transfer. Super nice. You're going to start seeing that more and more to charge your phone faster, and probably better connectivity to the vehicle as far as transmitting your music onto the vehicle. The seats are spectacular. Again, Nissan has the zero gravity seats, which have always been amazing. And
okay.
So backing up with the new Altima is amazing. First time that we'll have the round view monitor display in an Altima. We've seen those in several other upper end models, but it's beautiful. It gives you your backup camera and of course 4 cameras around the vehicle to allow you to back up, get into a tight spot. So you won't need to have anybody getting outside the vehicle and guiding you, letting you know if, in fact, getting into a tight space like this is actually pretty easy, but I'm not going to do that right now. Makes it a lot easier. You don't have to have somebody outside telling you where to go or how to get into a tight spot. Alright, one of the new features that is in this new Altima is the auto hold feature, okay? When we're coming to a complete stop, like I am right now, the auto hold light will turn on, meaning I can let go of the brake and it'll just leave me there. Makes it a lot more comfortable when you're on a red light for a while, or maybe train tracks or something. You don't have to put it in park. You don't have to worry about keeping the brake push. I know sometimes you get distracted and you just accidentally let go of the brake. Here it will keep the vehicle stopped for you until I decide to hit the gas again, and then it completely releases. Alright, a couple differences between, for example, the 2.0 turbo that's in this vehicle right now compared to Infiniti 2.0 turbo. This one does have better fuel efficiency. It's got a variable compression, so it'll vary the output as far as power and efficiency that you'll get in your vehicle as you're driving. Most Altima owners are very concerned and considered about their fuel mileage, so it's super important. And the power is about 250 horsepower.
48.
248 horsepower.
Premium.
With premium fuel. On this one? Okay.
237 with a regular.
Ah, I gotcha. Okay.
You can run whatever.
So you can run whatever you want. You're not forced to be putting or obligated to put premium fuel, which is mostly what you'll see in a turbocharged vehicle. But with this one, you can put the regular or put pure premium if you want a little bit more fuel. But keep in mind, more fuel you do, or more power. Sorry, you do take up a little bit more fuel. It's just something to keep in mind. Now, as far as turbo lag, I'm actually very impressed. I don't see hardly any. I mean, maybe from a standstill, you just get minor, but a lot less than you'd think. The drive is extremely smooth. I mean, I've always known the Altima to be a very smooth car, but this is really nice. I mean, I'd even say it drives smoother than the Maxima. Really like the new technology in this vehicle and the comfort as well. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the Pro Pilot Assist. I've mentioned it before in other vehicles I've done videos about. It's phenomenal. It's the best autopilot feature that I've used. Granted, I have yet to use Teslas, of course, but this one is not a lane bouncing system like you see in other vehicles. I see that online a lot. People are writing reviews about how it just bounces you from one lane to the other. those systems are mostly designed to kind of prevent you from going into another lane. This one, if you wanted to,
The steering assist button by your left knee.
Oh,
So it turns it
gotcha.
off. See the steering wheel?
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so it read the lines right there, meaning if I wanted to, I could just let go of the steering wheel. We're in a construction area right now, so let me try that one more time. So yeah, okay, there you go, it did it by itself. So if I wanted to, I can let go of the steering wheel for about 13-14 seconds before it starts telling me to grab on. I'm gonna raise the speed now because I'm gonna keep it up traffic behind me. But I could let go of the gas, let go of the steering wheel, talk with my hands free. Text if I wanted to. I don't recommend it. Definitely no texting while driving. But it's a very, very nice feature. Makes driving a lot more comfortable. The main reason Nissan did something like this, to reduce driver fatigue. On a long road trip, definitely makes a huge difference. Have you ever been on a long road trip and sat in the passenger seat and realized that you're a lot more comfortable after the ride than actually being in the driver's seat? It's kind of what it is. Allows you to rest a little bit longer, not be so focused as you normally would while driving, and focus on other things. But no, definitely focus on driving, of course. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Nissan does want you to keep your hands on the steering wheel, so they designed the Pro Pilot Assist to only work while your hands are in the steering wheel, with maybe occasional 13-14 seconds if you need to grab something or, you know, turn around or whatever. But anyways, definitely want you focused on the road. It's just a huge aid to driving extended periods of time while on cruise control. It does slow down if the car in front of you is slowing down, keeps up with traffic, and speeds back up if you were to switch lanes into an open lane, or if the guy in front of you speeds up again. And it will come to a complete stop if the guy in front of you stops. So if there's a red light, or if you're just coming off an exit and following the same guy off an exit, it will come to a complete stop as well. So definitely a huge feature. If you are interested in something like that, you don't even have to get the premium model. You can go with an SV, which is mid-grade. Mid-grade, kind of low-grade actually, considering the SL and the Platinum are above the SV. So you don't need to fork out 35 grand on a car to get the Pro Pilot Assist. You can get it on a $27,000 car, which is really, really nice. All right, one of the things I just noticed was the rear door alert. When I stepped out of the vehicle, after about 5 seconds, it started honking the horn at me, alerting me that something or someone important might be in the back seat. It's new time Nissan or anyone has ever offered an alert like that. Basically, when you turn on the vehicle, when you get in the car, it detects if you've opened the rear door, signaling that, hey, maybe you put something or someone in the back seat. So if you were to get out and you don't open the back door, it'll alert you that, hey, there's still something back in there that you haven't taken out, whether it be casserole or food that's going to stink up your car overnight, or a human being, a son, a daughter, a baby that's in the back seat. So I thought that was pretty neat. Funny story how that alert was created is someone at Nissan actually did leave a casserole or like potato salad or something, and it stunk up the car overnight, and they decided to put some kind of alert feature in your vehicle to let you know when you're leaving something in there. Pretty freaking nice. Talked a little bit about the power earlier. What I didn't mention is the torque. It's got 273 pound-feet of torque, which is more than what the previous model V6 had. So keep in mind, usually with a turbocharged car, not only will you get a little bit better gas mileage, but you'll also get a little bit more torque, which is what you'll be feeling as you accelerate. So the previous V6, as far as torque, had only about 250 pound-feet of torque. So this is a huge change. You definitely feel it when you accelerate. That turbo really does a nice job at kicking in. Beautiful car, gorgeous all the way around. Great driving, super incredibly smooth, and very spacious as all Altimas are. Lots of room, lots of space, and I don't know, it just makes me feel like taking a road trip. One of the things I didn't mention This new Altima is now going to be offered in all-wheel drive. It's only available on the 2.5 liter, but that's what Nissan expects to sell the most of anyways, is the 2.5. Now that 2.5 is completely new. I mean, it's about 80% new parts compared to the previous model 2.5. So better efficiency, a little bit better power, and more importantly, with all-wheel drive now, which, I mean, we live in Utah here, and all-wheel drive sells. It's an intelligent all-wheel drive system, so it does vary the torque and the power to the wheels that need it the most. So as you're driving, whether you're starting fast, taking a tight corner on snow or gravel, it will vary the amount of output to the wheels that need it, whether it's a 50-50 split or 60-40 or 70-30, just to give you the optimal traction and more fuel efficiency as well, because let's face it, you don't need full-time four-wheel drive like some other manufacturers offer. It will be mostly front-wheel drive to save you gas, less wear and tear on your tires if you're on the freeway or just cruising around town. But again, it will automatically send the power to the wheels that need it.